So, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is that we escaped from Bodhi's death trap maze thing below the asylum. The bad news is that we have to fight Irenicus if we want to get out of here, and that's not going to be easy. So we've come up here to the next level to seek some help from the inmates. But before we do that, I have found something in some random barrel down below. First journal of John Irenicus. He left one of his journals lying around, so we're going to have a peek at it, just in case there's anything of interest here. No doubt these texts will prove to be an embarrassing legacy, but I must order my thoughts herein, lest they spill from my accursed mind. Spellhold is in my control. Once recovered from my torpor, I made short work of what defenses there were. Coordinator Wanev conveniently removed himself, suffering a peculiar reaction to a spell of mine. I forget what it was. Perhaps something I heard in the temples of Soldanus Silar? Does it even matter now? My condition grows worse, and what I remember of my home is fleeting. I see images of family whose names I cannot recall, and dream of emotions I no longer feel as vividly. On occasion, I sense nature as if she is my mother, as though I never removed her from my bosom, but such moments are few. I bear the hallmarks of senility with the rage and power of a young elf to lament it. Bodhi endured the curse much better than I do now, but she was more focused and, more importantly, undead. She is now thoroughly seduced by her vampiric condition, despite its previous failure to counteract the death sentence she was under. She had embraced her mortality, excited by the urgency of it, but now she is confused. Imwan's soul has restored her, but her motives remain transparent, even simplistic. She revels in her carnal nature, even as the elf within despises the creature she has become. I would pity my sister if I was capable, but emotions come to me only in violent outbursts. Elisime has taken my ability to truly feel, and I am left with the threadbare heart of a human, or some other short-lived vermin. I will not suffer this much longer. Spellhold has met my needs quite well. I had made a practice of experimenting on inmates here for quite some time, though in a barbaric fashion. I refined their instruments and have finished preparing the necessary rituals. I am quite through with Imwan, though she can still serve as bait. I am certain Toby will make an appearance sooner or later. Bodhi has delivered more assassins than I had asked for. I disposed of some in advance, but it seems such a waste. I think she has done this on purpose, as she has taken to releasing the extras in the maze below and hunting at her leisure. I marvel at her hunger, and how she seems so alive in her own death. Perhaps it is the soul of Imwan. Soon I shall see for myself. Toby had best hurry. Well, that's certainly pleasant. For sure. Irenicus, you're a bastard, and I am going to enjoy watching you die. But first we have to get some help from the inmates, so let's unpause and get spoken to by this fellow, Lonk the Sane. In my experience, if someone has to slap the Sane on their name to describe themselves, then they aren't actually that sane. And just to show you this, if anyone's wondering why we don't just leave and run out the door, that is why. The exit has been sealed by a powerful magical force. You will need to find another way out. So that's why we can't just walk out the door and just leave Irenicus.
Starting to wear on me nerves.
What? What are you doing here? You should be in your cells with the rest of the wackos. Lonk the Sane takes care of you, but you had better show respect. Everyone gets locked down tonight. Too many people getting agitated. Always happens when the boss experiments. Makes them angry, I guess. Makes them angry, you say? And what do you think would happen if they got loose? You're one of them. What would you do? Individually, they can be bullied around, but altogether, they get too excited to control. Well, put it this way, Lonk. What would it be worth to you to release them all? Worth to me. How much is a life going for these days? That new director, Irenicus, left me quartered in his experiments. He's done it before. Okay. Let's see. I'll offer you 2,000 gold if you release them. How's that sound? 2,000? That's a fortune. I could get pretty far on that. Yes, sir. Alright, if you want them out so bad, I'll let them out. I'd better head straight for the docks and get out myself, though. Irenicus is going to be incensed. Well, for getting ourselves a small little army of mages on our side.
Free? What face should I wear for
to fight against Irenicus, I think 2,000 gold is a small price to pay.
You will wear what face TX orders. Today he rules all!
Silence yourself, diminutive one! Do you not hear the howling? Around on all sides they are!
You will regret the day you cross the will of TX! My conquest of all is not something to be mocked!
Is that the rule of all you survey or beyond? What are those that walk inside and around and through, that stand where you stand now?
None stand where TX stands, lest he walk atop them.
As I see you do now, and beneath others. Do you not see? See them inside and behind and beyond!
No. You speak too much of what can be seen. I wish to see only my pretties again. I won't look too far. I promise.
Ah! TX is surrounded by fools and madmen! Who is to blame for this outrage? Whom shall TX smite?
Settle down, all of you. If you want out of here, then we have to confront Irenicus. He's not just gonna let us walk out the door, you know.
Irenicus? Oh, I took his face once. His punishment was...
Oh, to look at him is to see too far. I cannot look to him.
He is called through all the plains. None walk where he does, though they see him not.
I would prefer to face the dogs of fire themselves. This Irenicus is surely a tool of the Gibbering 12.
He did this. He did this. We must find him. He is the cause. He is the one that brings the tests. I will not rest until his head is mine and mine alone.
He has tortured the lot of you. Aid yourselves and aid me in defeating him.
TX shall face him alone. TX judges you not worthy of helping him, though you may watch if you wish.
Okay, and now we're in business. Down to Irenicus we go. Hello
What is
there.
this? You have released all of my test subjects? How wonderfully mad of you. I did not expect this in the least, so dangerously risky it is.
I hardly need their help, Rennie, but I thought it deliciously ironic that those that you tortured aid in your destruction. As overeager as ever, Your boasting is wasted on me. You are no threat, not even with your army of madness. Your fate has been sealed with the curse I transferred to you. I have the souls from both you and Imoen. They have healed Bodhi and myself. You will die in our place or worse. Bodhi tells me you have exhibited a transformation. With your will slowly fading, perhaps the essence of Baal will rise to take you. That would be a sight, I am sure. I'll take back what is mine now. I'll take it back. I perverted this place, and I'll take it back. You torture those here long before I arrived. I merely had more purpose to do it. Bah! I speak with madmen when I should be at my revenge. Yes, revenge. Revenge for precious Dynahair. Tremble, wizard, for the mighty Boo will have your eyes. What revenge do you have, wizard? You killed my Khalid with no more thought than one would give a fly. I shall have my revenge. Nature's fury shall strike you down. You used me. You tore apart my soul, and then you ripped it from me. I'll kill you for that, Irenicus. I'll kill you. Bah, your pathetic mulings mean even less to me than Toby's.
Die, all of you. I have restored my soul and will work my revenge without your interference.
Okay.
Something you need?
Well, Irenicus,
Oh,
it's
yes.
time for you to die.
Viewpoint. Where Minsk goes,
Nature's
evil
servant
stands
awaits.
aside.
Jahira. You can do a little bit of summoning.
Yes?
Harry, you. You can cast Acid Arrow.
Yep.
Imoen. You can also cast Acid Arrow.
How can I help?
Nalia. I think we need a griffin in on this. And something has happened here. It looks like Irenicus just froze time.
My plans may be laid anywhere. I must start anew. Have your victory here then, but know that you are dying on the inside. Many will join you before I am done. My hold will feel my rod.
Cheerful.
Fight amongst the mindless assassins I will sacrifice. I shall find others to serve my needs. This place is yours. I hope it is your too.
Cheery.
Ready and able.
Cheery indeed.
Just as I thought.
Now, everyone run away from the berserkified Nalia. Wait a second.
I'll help however I can.
Eri. No, she does not have the spell I'm after.
Onward then.
So I'm going to have to just have us run away. Deal with this that way.
To battle with no regrets.
Blade in your inner
Oh. So those are actually just our... Okay, everyone. Murder the clones,
What do you want?
if you would, and Imoen, run away.
Ready and able.
Now, kill the assassins, please. At the same time, a bit of assassin murders in order here. Okay. Now go off and murder those clones. They are paralyzed for whatever reason.
Am I needed?
So go and slaughter the lot of them.
Please, let me help.
Nalia is in need of some healing, though. Let's see, where are the potions that we want to give her? Elixir of health will do, I think.
Glad to be of assistance.
Actually, the rest of you guys attack and slaughter the rest of those guys. Yeah, this may shock you, but despite the fact that those fellows are apparently assassins or thieves from the Shadow Thieves who are being mind controlled, Toby has no reluctance whatsoever about killing them. Because they're trying to kill us, and by this point, well, how to put this? Toby's concept of mercy and who deserves to be shown it is a little bit more skewed than when he first set out on his adventure. I think is the best way to put this.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
In any case,
Whatever I
just as he was leaving, Irenicus basically killed all of our mage allies, which is unfortunate. Now let's poke through their stuff and see if they have any loot that's worth taking. Ah, that would be a no, by the way. It would be a no. Irenicus and his little collection of goons are dead. Although, interestingly enough, I just want to bring up a little out of character thing because I feel like what you want. It's the sort of thing that should be mentioned. If you actually choose to not take on Irenicus with help, if you don't bother to go upstairs and just walk right in there. Same on Havarian, that whatever his name was, that guy, he was not lying when he said that it would be your death, and that he saw no cracks in Irenicus's armor. That was quite literal. Because if you don't have the help of those mages, when you confront Irenicus, then you will die. He unleashes what I can only describe as plot magic, and literally kills you in a single move. Is how things end up shaking. Is how things end up happening. Irenicus will kill you in one move.
Ready and able. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
So that is the reason why you don't want to be trying to take on Irenicus without any help. Because he will insta-kill you. Just something to bear in mind. To anyone who happens to be watching this while they're playing through the game themselves for the first time.
Gone and off like the shadow flees the morn. You aren't gonna let him fall away so easy, are you?
What are you doing here? Cowardly masters didn't take you with them? It's true that Bodhi employed me, but she has fled now, and I owe her brother no loyalty. The trinket blade they gave is nice, but I have other needs. Besides, I know a little of his plans, through a peek or two at his journal. It's little enough, but I figure we're all in trouble if he isn't stopped. I don't see why we should suddenly trust you. That certainly wasn't any risk. Why are you so scared of Irenicus's plans now? He said nothing of them. No doubt he feels a villain is always undone in the exposition. I cannot say I blame him. I have many a dead friend that boasted when silence would have served. From what I saw of his journal and from overhearing chats with Bodhi, I know his destination to be an elven city in the forest of Tethir, Soldanacilar. Apologies for no doubt butchering that pronunciation, but who can pronounce something like that, really? What he plans on doing there exactly, I don't know, but he seems to expect to become more powerful than anything. Than the gods, even. And that can't be good. It sounds familiar. It is the High Elven City, but I don't know what Irenicus would want with it. But he obviously can't be allowed to succeed. So I will offer my services to you, in the hopes that we can benefit one another. I'm sure you can understand the motives of self-preservation. So you would propose an alliance, then? I only see how this benefits you. I don't see what I get out of this. Of course, I would not impose this upon you without a proper offering of peace. Let me first inform you of the ways you may escape this place. Irenicus left by a magic portal. Could be trapped and it may even lead into the Underdark. Not a safe place to go. He sealed the doors, but I think I can get us to the surface. I suggest we go back to my ship. I know where he's headed. May even cut him off. That seems awfully convenient. What's the catch? There are no secret conditions on my help. I merely seek your friendship, or at least your pardon. I require allies if I am to survive. The Underdark? No, I cannot go there. You do not understand. It is death for my kind. No Havarian has ever traveled the depths. Please, Toby, let us take the ship, but Irenicus must be stopped too. If you think it is best to go into the Underdark, Bearvon protect me, I will go too. I don't care which route we take. I want my soul back. I want Irenicus to suffer for what he's done. So, will you try the portal or accompany me to the surface? Else I will throw in the blade I was paid to show you my good intention. Very well then, lead the way out and we shall take your ship. A sensible choice. Allow me to use my magics to penetrate Irenicus' wards and then teleport us to the surface and sun. Yeah, honestly, as far as Toby's concerned, it would be very, very stupid of us to attempt to make our way out
As you can see, the
via
way is
the
clear.
Underdark.
We are free. Now, to the business at hand.
Yes, even without Ares' utter terror of going to the Underdark, the idea of that, just from the tiny amount that Toby knows about it, strikes us as being very, very stupid. So we're going to avoid doing something quite that dumb for the time being.
Go about the town and get what supplies you need. We shall meet at the tavern and make our plans for the voyage when you are ready.
Okay, then. Meet at the tavern, eh? And I've got a bit of shopping.
Just as I thought. Something you need.
That I'm going to want to do.
Onward then.
And that's lovely. Everyone run, for For one thing, Nalia is pretty badly hurt. So the rest of us...
Ready and
Minsk
able.
and who stand?
You three go and attack and squish him. I'll take your 7 gold.
As you will.
And... there we go.
Yes?
The rest of you
It is
can just
done.
wait up here.
Something you need?
I am ready.
You three launch your attack down here and
Not good.
kill us a couple of lizard men. Just get them out of the way. They're going to be a pain in the ass to deal with otherwise. That's that.
Ready and of course.
And honestly, I can't even be bothered to loot them. They're not going to have anything even remotely of value, so why would I bother? Why would I bother? Now, let's head back to town.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
And I don't recall if there were any... The only merchants around here that I actually know of there being are the actual inn and the Temple of Umberly. So, I'm going to see what we can't sell at the temple. And then we will visit the Vulgar Monkey, which is the inn, though the name may not make that clear. And then, once we've done all our shopping and what have you, we will see what Havarian wants from us. Oh.
As you will.
Everyone at the bar.
Nothing like some time ashore. All I need is some grog and a good laugh on me lap.
Now.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
This guy does not sell us stuff, but I will get a room just to heal everyone up, and Eri is absolutely exhausted right now, so we should see to that.
You came too late. Didn't I say you would come too late? You will learn to trust me.
Well, shit. Not only do we have to get our souls stolen by fucking Irenicus, but we haven't stopped having these bullshit dreams. Let's just say Toby is not having a good time right now.
Don't be
He's
afraid.
really not.
You are safe here, if you behave. I will show you what fills the void. What is now free.
You are not Imwan. He said she's not had any dreams like these.
I lurk behind your soul in the very fiber of your being. I am the only thing left when mind and reason are stripped away.
So, this is basically the essence of Baal and or the Slayer talking to us right now, is what I got out of that.
I will show you what you can be, what you can do, if you simply let yourself become what you are. I can show you all of this because I am within. I am what fills the void. I am you. You asked for it.
Yeah, told you so.
You asked for it.
Really? Going around killing dead people. That, or unconscious ones even.
You are to be given a gift. It is a valuable
That's
prize.
going too far.
One that you had better appreciate.
Really? Really?
You worry for your
This
comrades,
is
perhaps?
awfully
Leave them,
pointless.
abandon them, and become what you must.
How about no fuck you? Because that seems like a pretty good response to that to me.
There is great power in your heritage. Use it, and you will become closer to who you are. What you could be.
Not interested, now fuck off.
Feel what is in the void. Use the tools that you are given. Become part of something greater. I am in you, and I know what is best.
Okay. That statement is all kinds of disturbing. It really is.
Each time you use it, each time you accept it, you move a little closer to the evil within.
Now, if I was playing an evil character, that would give me reason enough to use this Slayer power. But no, all this is telling Toby is that he should not use this under any circumstances unless it's literally the last option he has left, and that there's no other way for him to win. Outside of a literal last resort type of thing, we should not use this, because from what I'm hearing, this Slayer transformation is going to be our version of a, for lack of a better phrase, nuclear option. It can probably win most battles for us, but it's going to have a hell of a lot of deadly repercussions. That and just the very idea of this power terrifies us, is the other thing.
Perhaps you lose yourself in the end, but you will go to greater reward than you can know. After all, what does an eternity of nothingness matter when you can destroy all that would oppose your development as easy as one? 2. 3. 4. 5.
Well, I think it's safe to say Toby is not getting a good night's sleep.
So, you are awake at last. I have been watching you sleep for some time now. It calms me watching you, and it gave me time to think.
I've been thinking about last night. You were right, of course. It isn't the right time to experience love when we are always in danger of perishing. I'm so eager to experience everything new that I did not think. Thank you for respecting me. I love you, and I want our first time together to be something special. Aw, I love you too, Ari. And I agree. Let us go then and find this Irenicus. Once this is over, I want to experience everything with you. Never thought I would find something better than flying. Thank you. But yeah. That was not a good dream. Waking up to hear that from Ari honestly kind of calmed Toby down a bit, because that was not a pleasant thing to be dreaming about. But now that we're about as rested as we can get, and what was the fact that I don't actually know of anywhere in town that we would be able to do any shopping or sell anything. Well, let's just see. What he wants, because... Oh, let's see what our asshole friend over here wants. Friend in inverted commas, of course, because We're not going to get any of our stuff sold, so we may as well just get on with this.
I'm glad to see you, though our meeting is colored by the unfortunate events I must relate. I'd hoped them settled, but I am denied.
Oh, great. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
I have no ship with which to offer passage. It has been scuttled in an act of the purest malice. Such villainy I am subjected to.
Yes, and I'm sure that you are completely innocent in this matter and did not deserve it in the slightest. You think us fools? You knew your ship was scuttled when you first spoke with us, didn't you? You seek to use us somehow. It does my spirit harm that you would think I would try to cheat you of your rescue. Perhaps I did not have my ship on hand. My intentions were well and true. Yeah, I'm not all that inclined to believe him, honestly. I'm really not. My sole purpose is to find you transport. By the luck of the draw, it is best done by procuring a new ship. We should hurry, lest enemies return. And what exactly would this plan of yours entail? Do tell. Well, the obvious course would be to enact a revenge of sorts to procure another ship, and it just so happens I have the perfect mark in mind. The pirate lord, who so maliciously disabled my vessel, has a perfectly serviceable ship of his own. If we could make off with it, we would be set for sure. Tell me more. His ship is moored at the docks. Under cover of night, we could take it most easy. We simply have to make sure the sea gate is opened for the bay to be clear. If you could get the horn that signals the gateman, we could blow it at night and be gone before anyone is the wiser. Yes, and I suppose that I will have to steal this horn for you, won't I? What will you be doing? What's your part in all of this? I will not be idle while you tend to the horn. I will secure the docks and prepare the ship for launch. We will have clear sailing once the guards are gone. Ships leave at all hours, especially the pirate lords. Very well then, I will attempt this harebrained madness of yours. Give me the details. The matter is simple, though stealth will be required. The horn is ornate and beautiful, and the pirate lord lets his lady, Kaya, keep it safe. Had I the luxury of time, I might try to woo her for it, as she is of suspect morality. So I have heard, at least. During the day, the horn is in the care of the well-guarded pirate lord, but at night it hangs in Kaya's room. Retrieve the horn from her abode under cover of darkness, and come to me aboard the ship by the docks. Really? And you expect that her lover is going to be absent? That's rather wishful thinking. Possibly. You may wish to step lightly once inside her home. A risk, yes, but not as risky as the dark of the portal beneath Spellhold. Alright, I'll do it. You get that ship ready, though. Yes, for your good, I shall add it to your incentive for a quick and stealthy action. We shall be away with all haste, and you shall take this blade from me for services rendered. Go now, and do what must be done. Okay, well...
Ready,
we have an objective now, and...
Nothing like
we should get out of here to the pirate lord's lover's home. And this is probably a good time to explain why Toby is going with this route and not the Underdark portal, even though I said previously that strikes him as being quite stupid. It's an approach that doesn't involve trusting. It's an approach that doesn't involve trusting a man who's previously betrayed us. However, as far as we're concerned, trusting Simon Havarian is a less hazardous approach than jumping through a portal into the Underdark, so from our perspective, this seems like the less suicidal approach.
Whatever I can do to help.
Okay. Now, I shall see you once we've made it to her house, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Do you have something you wish to say?
Shadows.
Alright, well, Toby is invisible here.
Just as I thought.
In the place by himself, so... Let's see what we can do. Probably in the cabinet.
I shall
I don't usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
All right, you and me. Let's go.
Or not. Yes, I am reloading here. Okay.
Of course.
I don't usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
All right, you and me.
Well, it doesn't appear that we're going to be able to get out without being seen, so I'll kill you guys and then be on my way. I mean, sure, I could just go out and leave them alive, but that would strike me as fairly stupid. Even if our cover is somewhat blown, given the fact that both the pirate's mistress and her other lover of the week saw us. We have what we came for, so there's no reason to stick around any longer.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
You must gather your party.
Alright, now let's... Wait, why am I coming back here? I'm pretty sure our friend said to meet him on the docks. Yeah.
Something you need.
Let's actually do that. And meet on the docks rather than being an idiot and thinking that I should be meeting back in the tavern again for whatever reason. I'll drop a quick save real quick, just to make sure things, if they don't go entirely according to plans, that I can just reload. And This is his ship over here.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
That's his ship over there, because we did run across that guy blocking the entrance, and then not doing anything when we stepped all over the ship earlier. Prior to the whole thing in the asylum, I mean. What's this? Look now, boys. Looks like we've some volunteers to do some rowing on the ships, aye? So how about it, girl? You gonna come and be a slave quietly, or do we have to rough you up a bit? I have a better idea. You could just back off now and leave with your lives, you scum. So be it. This one will make us a fine slave, boys. Take her. Is it just me, or do these fellows think that Toby is a girl? I have a feeling that is indeed the case. They think that Toby is female. So isn't that just adorable?
Go for the eyes! Go for the eyes! Yeah! You are no match.
Okay, let's kill the rest of the pirates then. If they want to run away, then that's their business. They can run. And kill that mage, of course. And you are stupid enough to get back in on this. So, that's not my problem. For now, let's check on what kind of loot they have on them. I'll take what I can before we head off to the Pirate King's ship. There's some magic stuff. I can sell that at a later date.
You point where Minsk goes.
Something
evil stands aside.
There we go.
Ready and able. Of course.
Now, everyone over to here, yes? Now... said we were supposed to meet... According to my journal, I'm supposed to meet Simon on the docks. Where the hell even is he? That's what I want to know.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
And there he is. I somehow didn't notice the man before. And maybe he's done something about the Pirate Lord's ship, and
there you
we just
are,
want to talk to him about it.
Have you secured the Seagate horn? I'm eager to flee this wretched isle.
Yes, I have it. Here it is.
Very good indeed. I've convinced the men on board that they should accompany me, and they will ready the ship for launch.
We will be underway long before ... What I mean to say is that the Pirate Lord will not arrive in time to stop us. That is, I meant in no uncertain terms. Hurry, we must away. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. He's going to double-cross us again.
Simon Havarian.
He is. That's basically a given.
Ah, hell. I'll be below deck securing the, something,
You'll stand where you are, Havarian. You've gone too far this time.
If I have wronged you in some fashion, I am dreadfully sorry. I was not aware of any offense.
Your pretty words are wasted on me, cur. I have seen your like 12 times over and buried them all. I am lord of this isle, and yet you have undermined my authority at every turn. Trading falsehoods, cuckoldry, and now my ship suffers your touch. Kill the scoundrel, Deshark. His mouth will spew nothing but lies. Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're not going to be able to get this particular lover of yours killed. I need him to pilot me away from here. So sorry, but I think you're going to be the one on the dead list. Your mouth is no better. How else would he have gotten the Gatehorn if not by taking your company again? But, Deshark, dear, you know my feelings for you. Madam, you are a ravening ditch pig. Well, isn't that just the loveliest way to describe your lover? What a charming fellow this guy is, really.
You have brought me to the brink of madness, Simon Havarian, and now I will repay you.
Sir, you must believe I am totally sincere when I say, Toby, get him! Your lackeys will not save you. Lackeys, are we? I am offended that you would refer to me as such. I really am.
Go for the eyes, move.
Not that you're going to live long enough for it to make a difference, mind you. And the camera decides to fuck with me again. Marvelous. So now everyone murder the last pirate.
You're half right, Sheriff. Cast off. We set sail immediately.
As for you, Toby, I know you are not one of my henchmen, and I should not order you about so. As much as I do not want to give it up, I have possessed this blade too long. It is yours to cement our friendship. Payment for a battle well fought, and for many more to come. I have no need of your sword. Nonsense. It is a fine blade, and you are more than deserving. I will take no other answer than yes. Now let us cast off and go. We are free. Okay, then let's get out of here before he decides to bring in his whole army or something.
The voyage is tense, and Simon spends much of his time below decks. He acts as though he expects some great tragedy, and that by avoiding you, he can escape its influence. The course he has set is true, though, and you think you will make the mainland in a few days. On the fourth morn, a ship is spotted to the east, and a visibly shaken Simon orders a change of course. The winds are against him, however, and the other vessel makes steady and remarkable progress towards you. Simon grows increasingly nervous, and rightfully so. The ship looks odd, and you swear it may not even be resting upon the water. Inevitably, it pulls alongside and reveals a crew like no other. Simon orders everyone to have weapons at the ready.
Oh, I have a very bad feeling about this. Simon has betrayed us again. That's the only thing I can think of. Or he's done something idiotic, and that something's going to get us killed.
Ready and able.
Githyanki? What the hell is a Githyanki? Be my first question. Why are they trying to murder us? Would be my second question.
Nothing like.
Something you need?
How can I help? I will do.
All right, men. Prepare yourselves to be boarded. All weapons ready.
Don't worry, Toby. I'm sure this won't be any trouble at all. Well, if you're wondering what the hell is going on here, which would be reasonable, allow me to explain. I got hit by a bug where this turned into an actual combat encounter where I had to fight everyone, rather than it just being a cinematic type thing. So then I had to restart.
The Githyanki demand. You have the relic of holies.
Pardon? I am sorry, but I do not know what you are talking about. Speak clearly, that I might understand.
Oh, I think I get where this is coming from. That sword that he gave us, it was a holy relic that he stole from these guys, and now they want it back. That's what's going on, isn't it? Understand, you see all that you do, Saemon Havarian. You have trespassed and taken what is not yours. Please, the name is spoken with more of a flourish and a good deal less spittle. Your name will be spoken with blades for tongues. We took the relic of holies. We will follow as we must. Now, who would be foolish enough to steal from the Githyanki, if that is what you are? I plead innocence, and demand you search me that I might prove it. Search all aboard if you wish. Oh no. What is he playing at? But search if you must. We delay our journey needlessly. Now, Toby, you'll have to trust me in this matter. I will provide for all those concerned. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight these guys, aren't I? Because they'll find this sword on our possession and decide that they want to kill us instead of him. And then we'll have to kill him as well. Search away, Captain. You'll not find any such object on me. Although, I don't know about these ruffians on deck. I don't like the look of them. Give them a thorough look. Saemon! Just providing for those concerned. Me? My apologies, Toby. The blade belonging to the Githyanki is aboard. Detection does not lie. All will perish for this insult. But you can search and take the true thieves. Take the whole crew if you must. Examples must be set. None must attempt such a crime again. Destroy them all. This just isn't a good 10-day.
Nothing like some time ashore.
Well, that didn't go well. That really did not go well.
These are sure rough.
Prepare to abandon ship. She takes on water. So I guess in this case, all we had to do was damage the captain a bunch, which I did fast. That's nice. Sahuagin board us. His ship is doomed. Ready yourselves for the water. This will be my cue to leave. Farewell, Toby. Good luck. Oh, that's it. If we see this fellow again, yes, we are going to kill him. A lot. We are going to kill him a lot. That's not even worth questioning. We just are.
The ship lurches, and the ongoing battle is soon the least of your worries. The entire vessel quickly lists to one side as the cargo below decks violently shifts. There is no chance to make for a lifeboat, and you are thrown overboard, left gasping for air in an undertow you cannot escape. Pressure builds, and you are pulled deep, and you wonder if your last sight will be the disappearing Saemon Havarian fleeing through some magical means, saving his own skin as always.
Yes, by this point, his treachery doesn't even surprise me. In fact, I'd be more surprised if he wasn't a treacherous scumbag. What the actual fuck? Where are we, and how did we get here when the last thing I can remember is drowning on board a ship after being betrayed? Will be what Toby is thinking right about now. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. Shure. Isuri net Ryle Yaren Asuk Firlatil. Yes. As I told you, I can't pronounce that. I don't know why I tried with that line. You're going to have to read their gibberish dialogue yourself, I'm afraid, because I have no idea what the bloody hell that was about. So it can understand me now, High Priestess? It must be able to understand. The king awaits. I heard you the first time, Firlatis. And yes, I have called on Sekala to grant these beings the ability to understand our tongue. So it understands, High Priestess. Is it dangerous to us? Shall we be forced to collar it? Excuse me? What was that about collaring? The surface beings are varied in their ways. They are quite intelligent. You can, I am sure, speak to the creatures directly. No collar. I will not be collared by the smelly fishmen. My warrior spirit will not bear such a thing. My apologies. Captain Firlatis performs well as a protector of our Shark Father's temple, but has little experience with your kind. I'm sure this must come as a shock to you after your recent harrowing experience. You must brace yourself, soft ones, or your journey gets no easier. High Priestess, we must take the surface beings before the king. He commands it. In good time, Firlatis, allow them to get their bearings and discover why we have brought them here. Otherwise they may resort to hostilities. No, that must not be allowed. Indeed, Sekala has spoken of these ones to us. But let us treat them not as prisoners for the banquet table. Let us instead make them welcome. I shall introduce myself to you. I am Senayiti, Royal High Priestess of Sekala, and you are in the City of Caverns, one of our most ancient places. Okay, I am really struggling to pronounce your name, so I'm just going to call you Sen for now. That okay? Good. You are fortunate, surface dwellers. In the normal course of things, creatures captured from the Sunlands would be dinner for our plate. And most of your population, dumb enough to try, would be dead. This once, however, is different. Sekala has told of your coming in an ancient prophecy, and I have scried that you are whom the Shark Father speaks of. Once again, your peculiar destiny has drawn us into something, Toby. Even the shark gods flounder in anticipation of your arrival. The most exiled king, Ixlethotel, calls for the presence of the prophesized ones now. There is time for you to ask questions if you have the desire. Good, because I have a couple, actually. What manner of creature are you, besides the fact that you are sharks that walk on your... sharks that have legs? I have no idea. Your kind has many names for us, I believe. We are called the Sea Devils and the Angilians, although I believe the merman word is most prevalent. Sahuagin. We are the raiders of the shores and hunters without equal, surface man. We please the Shark Father with our ruthlessness and our cunning. As I said, you are lucky to live. and it galls us that the prophecy calls on surface dwellers to aid us. Yes, you spoke of a prophecy. What is this prophecy of which you speak? Ah yes, the prophecy. Sekala visited the city of caverns long ago. All raised their arms in rejoicement, as the great shark's song filled our hearts. Sekala told of a time when the city of caverns would be no more. He also told of signs that would precede the arrival of surface dwellers in the depths. Sekala said these surface dwellers would be all that stood between the city of caverns and destruction, and we would do well to watch for them. We, Sahuagin, as you call us, have watched and waited from our temples here in the city. Signs have come, serviceman, and now you are here. You have come, and the city of caverns does indeed stand on the brink of destruction. You will save us, as Sekala has promised. Most sacred Sen, the most exalted one, will wait no longer. We must bring the surface beings to him quickly, lest we be punished. The most honored Ixit Tokal will not punish us, good Fairlates, but we must hurry, lest Tilis Exous convince the king of her view in my absence. So, serviceman, you have heard me tell the prophecy and your role in it. Will you see the king of the Sahuagin to hear more, or will you struggle? Okay, well, we do have more questions, but from what they've said, we are kind of pressed for time, so it would probably be better to go for now. I will go voluntarily for the time being. Good. Captain Fertilitis, we shall now proceed to the royal chambers. Lead us. At once, most sacred one. I shall also bring the equipment collected from the sunken ship. If they pass the test, they may have any of the things that I found. Honestly, I have to say...
We are here, most honorable Ixothitokal, at your command.
I have to say, the thing that has me most hoping that I can manage to get through this particular section of the game nice and quick is the bloody pronunciations. These names are just the worst. They really are. I want to get through this nice and fast and get back to points where there are names being used I can actually bloody pronounce.
And these are the strange creatures from the surface? These are the ones you claim the mighty Sekala has promised us?
They are, most honorable one. The leader amongst them here is what I believe they refer to as a half-elf. Yes, that would be me. Hello. It seems most strange. They have no scales. Look how small and puny their teeth are. Boo, too, has small teeth compared to fishmen, but they hurt just the same when they latch onto the eyes, yes sir. You must kill it, most exalted one. They should not have remained alive. You must kill them, sacrifice them to the Shark Father. So you keep telling me, Baron Telokaisil, shall we turn away a gift of Sekala, do you think then? Surface creatures are not sent by Sekala, most exalted Ixitelokal. They are not the ones spoken of in the Shark Father's prophecy. They are nothing more than spurious beasts that have fallen into our lap. We should sacrifice them and feast upon their meat. Oh? No, most honorable Ixitelokal. The signs were clearly seen. All has come to pass as Sekala had foretold. No, all the signs not all the signs, rather, have come, Sen. I do not see what I wish to see. Telixius, I see only what Sekala has shown me these are the saviors of the City of Caverns. So, we have a disagreement, do we? High Priestess and consort of my Baron, what's-his-face, who's Tilocus Seal, contests the belief of my own High Priestess, does she? I do, most honorable one. She does. It is as we've been trying to tell you. Ixitotokal. These creatures are no more worthy than a meat crab, meant for consumption and nothing more. No, Ixitelokal. Do not listen to them. They are sent by Sekala. I swear, to refuse them is to pledge the City of Caverns to its destruction. Oh, I shall be the judge of that, good Sen. Oh yes, I most surely shall. Hee hee hee. What do you think, half-elf? Yes, you. Do you think you are more worthy than a sea crab, Do you think you are who the prophecy speaks of? I suppose I could be. It's possible, anyways. I will help you if I can, and also if you agree not to eat me. Oh, no, that sounds promising. I wasn't aware we needed such help, but you never know when a tasty half-elf might come in handy. I don't suppose either of the most favored priestesses will change their minds. Relinquish their positions in this arbitration, perhaps? Most certainly not. No, most honorable Ixiltikoal. I didn't think so. So be it. We shall decide this with a challenge. We will. Though not a challenge between our dear priestesses. That would solve nothing. Wish to see if these surface beasts are truly the ones the Shark Father has spoken of, yes? I shall offer them a chance to prove their power. Well, half-elf, will you take this challenge? Will you fight a creature of my choosing, a slave from the surface, and see if you survive? Very well. I accept the challenge. It's obvious to us that he's probably going to throw this challenge our way whether we agree or not, so we may as well agree and get a few brownie points, maybe. Excellent, excellent. Sport for us all. Take them away and let us see what they do against our freakish surface slave. And now, everyone attack Etten, apparently. Well, we killed it nice and quick. And it was an easy fight at the very least. So that's something, I suppose. Congratulations, my wondrous little half-elf. You are indeed a mighty specimen, and one sent to us by Sekala, I might add. No, most exalted, you cannot be serious. Oh, stop complaining, Baron. So your High Priestess lost the challenge, that's too bad. There's no need to go on whining about it. I had to take her away for sacrifice. Try not to get caught in Sekala's teeth. Lysixus? I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate it. I see. Of course, most exalted Ixiltelokal. Oh, these names are just the worst. They really fucking are. They're just fucking terrible.
Now that that little dispute is over, perhaps we can get down to real business, eh?
Are you bitter? Telocasil? No, most exalted one. As long as the prophesized ones deal with the rebels, they will have served the purpose Sekala intended. The rebels, that's right. And here I was on my coral throne forgetting all about those rebels. That is an excellent task to set these surface dwellers on. If I may speak, most honorable one, as to the Shark Father's intentions. Are you still here, Sen? Didn't I just have you sacrificed? That was Thaliscus, Honorable Ixilhetokal. Oh, how disappointing. Well, I suppose you can speak then. I urge you not to listen to the Baron. He would have you destroy the rebels when there is a far greater need for them in the City of Caverns. Our numbers dwindle, Honorable.
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
confused here. Toby's a little bit baffled about why things have happened the way they have happened, because one minute we're sailing along peacefully on the boat, the next minute we're in an underwater city. As far as out of the blue madness is concerned, this one really takes the cake.